Son Enthusiast. My name is Christina, and welcome to another Let's Get Reelz movie review. Today's movie I will be reviewing for you is called Bad Night, and it stars two YouTube bloggers, JennxPenn or Jenn McAllister, and Lauren Elizabeth. Bad Night begins with Kate, played by Lauren Elizabeth, and Abby, played by Jenn McAllister. They are in high school, and it's a Saturday, and they go on an AP art history trip with their class for a few extra credit points. Abby is good with everything. She gets to school, and she's fine, but Kate kind of has a really crappy car ride. Her parents tell her, like, oh, you can't go to college. We don't have any money anymore. So Kate's a little bit pissed off. Abby doesn't know why. They go on the trip with their AP art history teacher and a few other classmates. One of them is this couple that can't stop being near each other and sucking face. Another is like this, I guess he's a jock, and this other one is like this emo kid. So they're all kind of like button heads a little bit in certain situations, and they, after their trip, they go out to eat at this restaurant, and everybody's like, oh, art, Picasso, this is, why can't he have drawn normal, and you know, and Abby was like, Picasso saw things and made them how other people did. I just have to throw that out there because I love art history references, and I think it was so cool that like for like a young adult movie they threw in like art history stuff, because who does that? Nobody likes art history besides me. Anyway, after they eat, the whole bus besides Abby and Kate get food poisoning. They barf all over each other and themselves, and they have to stay at a hotel for the night because they can't drive back. Even the bus driver got food poisoning. Kate is like, I'm not staying here all night. We gotta go out. I'm not doing it. So she calls a driver to come, and she gives them the fake names Monarch and Viceroy. The driver comes, and Kate's like, are you our driver? You know, we're Monarch and Viceroy. And he's like, well, I don't care, whatever. But there's a story behind the driver. The other part of this movie deals with this criminal, Ari. I think he's supposed to be Russian. He's played hilariously by one of my favorite comedians ever, Matt Walsh. And he's like, I want this painting. I need a Van Gogh painting. And so he had hired two well-known art thieves named Monarch and Viceroy. So the guy who comes to pick up Kate and Abby thinks they are the art thieves, because actually the real Monarch and Viceroy are at the same hotel. So their driver, Kate and Abby's driver, winds up taking the real thieves, aka real FBI agents. You come to find out they work for like an art restitution or like art investigation unit of the FBI, and they're looking for this rare painting that Ari wanted for another dealer. It's like a whole big stolen art story. I loved it because, as I said, art history is my deal, and I love anything that deals with like stolen art. Anyway, off of my rambling, Kate and Abby go out, they have a good time. They have the driver known as Reelz. They have them take them to like a thrift store to go get different clothes because their clothes smell like ass and puke from everybody on the bus. And then they go out for an expensive dinner, all on Kate's emergency credit card, because Kate is like super pissed off at her parents and is just like, let's go out and spend their money and have a good time. So they get the clothes, go out to an expensive dinner, and then they realize like, oh god, this night is going really, really weird. Like, Reelz realizes like, you guys aren't the art thieves. Oh shit. So he's gotta like try and protect them, and then all this blah other stuff happens. Just know that Kate and Abby help take down Ari, and the real thieves, the FBI agents, get Ari and this art dealer, and that Ari was working for, you know, getting the painting for. And the painting was so funny. It was so genius. It was supposed to be a lost Van Gogh painting of a boy pissing on flowers. I lost it. I thought that was so funny. Anything that can make fun of art and have it be like a good joke, perfect for me. This was just so hilarious. And I know I said it before, I just think it's great that it was in a young adult movie. Get them interested in art history. Anyway, but like, I just thought it was cool because it was like kind of a story about stolen art for young adults, and like most of the references probably went over their head, but it was great. The story was really funny besides the art history stuff. I had heard of Bad Night only because I recently read Jenn McAllister's book, and her book was really good. I don't watch Jenn McAllister a lot, and I honestly had never heard of Lauren Elizabeth before reading Jen's book and reading about this movie. But I'm like, okay, it's a YouTuber movie, let me go check it out. I didn't know what I was like. I wasn't really expecting anything of Jenn and Lauren's acting, because in the book, Jenn says that it was her first time acting. She always wanted to, but she, this was like an opportunity for her. And I was like, oh man, I don't know how well this is gonna go over. They were actually really good. I like Jen's attitude. I watched a couple of her videos, and I just like her, like, no bullshit attitude. She's really good, and her character is very good. I like that. I think Lauren Elizabeth and Jenn McAllister did a great job of acting in this movie if they had never done it before. But I have to say, they weren't in it a lot. There was a lot of other actors, like Matt Walsh is in this. They had other like seasoned actors. Molly Ringwald winds up being the art dealer or whatever, the person who wants it. I was like dying. I was like, Molly Ringwald has sunk so low. But it was like, I totally forgot. Like, I remember seeing her name at the beginning of the movie, and then she came and was like, oh my god, Molly Ringwald. And I'm like, oh man. Everybody worked out so well. Like, this was very well casted, from like the teacher, the bus driver, everything. I don't think it could have been any better with the cast. It was good. It was really silly. The Rydell brothers, Nick and Chris, directed this movie. If you are familiar with any of their works, if you guys are fans of YouTuber movies, they directed Camp Dakota with the Holy Trinity, and I like the directing. I think they did a really good job with both movies. Bad Night, I think they did a little bit better because there was more to it. It wasn't like, they were doing a camp movie, and there was like action, running around, and they did a really good job with like getting the comedy and everything else. They captured like really great moments, and they just did a good job with Jenn and Lauren. So I like the Rydell brothers. Check them out in Bad Night. Go check out Camp Dakota, which is on Netflix, and I've reviewed already. So that is my review / rambling of the movie Bad Night from 2015. If you liked my review / rambling of Bad Night, please give it a thumbs up. Leave your comments down below if you have seen Bad Night. If you're a fan of Jenn McAllister, JennxPenn, Lauren Elizabeth, leave your comments down below, because I would actually like to see more of their videos. I'd like to see more of Lauren Elizabeth. I would really like to see more of JennxPenn. If you guys have any videos that you think I should watch, any good ones, leave them down below. Also, if you guys have any suggestions of what I should be watching next, be them YouTuber movies, anything, leave this in the comments, and if I pick your movie and I watch it, I will give you a shout out. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for our future Let's Get Reelz movie reviews, because that is what I like to do here. And as always, keep watching movies and stay absolutely fabulous.